12 hours. So that's how long business information providers take to create a fresh investigation report. That's today. But it doesn't have to be that way. Hi, I'm Suhas from Unicase AI, along with my colleague Madhav, here to show you the exact framework of how we helped business information providers reduce their TAT from over 12 hours to less than 10 minutes. So I was telling this 12 hours is not an industry standard. They typically take about 2 to 10 working days to create this fresh investigation report. When I'm talking about business information providers, so there are banks and there are credit bureaus. And for these credit bureaus, these business information providers provide the data to create these credit reports. But the problem is that for these business information providers, they had to collect data from 200 different sources, and they are right now manually stitching all of this together. This is a huge headache for them, and they can't even scale up the process because it requires scaling up the headcount manually. So that's where we come in and say you could do this in under 10 minutes with 99% accuracy, whereas the industry standard for the error is about 5 to 7%. We do this with a set of domain specialized agents that can read, interpret, and reason over financial data and any registry data at scale, like any analyst would do, so that companies can ramp up and ramp down their capacity. And these agents are industry agnostic, language agnostic, and they can understand what these financial documents say. So this provides real-time accuracy, global coverage, and zero operational overhead. If a company wants to expand to a new region where they only have the local language documents, our agents can help them do it with zero training. So these suite of agents can help business information providers acquire, structure, and validate and monitor the company's risks. The underlying agents, we have these three core agents that help them do this. So the first one is corporate registry agent. So these agents tap into the registries of different countries. We do this without violating the terms of use. We have agents which can navigate through the portals, fill in the information, and even complete payment on your behalf to get the information. So this covers both paid registries and free registries. So if there are financial documents in these registries, it sends them to the second agent of financial data extraction agent. And our clients vouch that this financial data extraction agent is the best OCM model for financial data extraction, because one of the top 3 business information provider were struggling with 4 lakh documents, unable to process them with any of the existing solutions in the world. And then we came in, we customized our underlying financial data agent and completed the entire 4 lakh documents in 3 months. So this preserves the structure, this reads the notes, this also validates the numbers. If the numbers are split between multiple pages, we validate it, checksum it, and then add it to the API which gives them the data, so that the data that comes out of a system is already validated and 100% accurate. And then we have the web research agent, which will be able to extract all the details from the internet. So this is how it will look like for the companies. We provided both using an interface, also an RESTful API. So they can start the investigation by just providing the name of the company and the country. And all these agents start running. And they will stitch together all the data from 200 different sources and classify them into all the categories that you look below, with the company details, subsidiaries, capital overview, management, on all the data that you can think of available throughout the world. So this is how the detailed report will look like. So it will start with the corporate registry agent, which will access the official registries, both paid and free layers. It will extract the data from the screen, also from the documents. If it is not readable, it will send it to the financial data agent. And our financial data agent can extract data even from scanned documents, smudged documents, even if there are creases between them, even if it has over 50 plus languages which it supports. And even if it is not out of the 50 languages, we can support the language within 3 weeks. And then we have this web research agent, which will scan through all of the articles. It will scan through the social media and pick up the signals and then populate the data. And for add-on, we also have country risk agent and PEP sanction agent, which will make sure that it doesn't miss out on any data. This is more like an add-on that the companies can optionally choose if they want to add these data. So this industry, the risk and compliance industry, is a $300 billion industry, and this is ripe for disruption. So we work with credit bureaus across the world who wanted to enter into new regions. We partner with financial data providers, due diligence teams who wanted to do vendor risk due diligence, and we also partner with underwriters. So this is how our growth metrics look like. We started in mid of 2024 and we closed the year with 86K in revenue. And this year we are closing it with 420K revenue, which is 5x jump from previous year. And we are on the right path to 6x our revenue to 3 million. The sales cycle is 4 months, the ACV is 46K, and we started with 4 companies, and at 2025 it is 7 companies, and we are on the track to expand it to 15 enterprises. And these companies are not some random companies. So this includes 4 of top 10 business information providers in the world, 2 of top 3 trade credit insurance in the world, which includes CRIF and COFACE. So this is the team. So we have lived through the problem for over 2 decades. We come from both domain background and the technology background. That is why we were able to complete this entire workflow, which transformed the industry within a couple of years. We are a very lean team, and we are currently at 500K ARR and with over 1.5 million in pipeline already. So we're looking to raise 7.5 million in seed round. So let me bring all of this together. So first, what we have built is the first true agentic framework to transform business information service industry. And we have a proven product market fit, which which is validated by this large scale adoption by these enterprises that I was talking about. And then we see a $300 billion market at its inflection point. So this is category creating innovation that is right at the scale up moment. And we want to partner with all of the institutions and investors to join in this journey. Thank you.